guys, it's Delaney. I hope you are having a great day. And I'm super excited because it's winter, it's my favorite season, I'm loving the weather, and the fact that the holidays are coming up soon. With that, I thought it might be a fun idea to make a gift guide video to give you some gift inspiration for either yourself or the theater kid in your life. So here are some of my ideas, and I hope you enjoy. So one thing that pretty much every theater kid loves is New York. So you could get some New York merchandise like shirts, mugs, room decor. You can get these off places like Amazon. Another gift idea would be show shirts. There are so many options. You can just find out what their favorite shows are and then look up shirts on sites like playbillstore.com. Pro tip, theirs are super good. I highly recommend that site. There are also an endless amount of just little theatrical knickknacks you can get them for their room or souvenirs from their favorite show. You can just look up each show on playbillstore.com and they have so many items. If you want little signs for their room or something like I have here, you can look at room decor places like Hobby Lobby or Amazon. You can even get them a pillow to represent their favorite TV network if they'd like that. There are so many options. And if you'd like something more custom or like artsy, there's lots of options on sites like Etsy and Redbubble. You can just kind of shop around on sites like that. Another thing that you might not think about would be something like a class, a lesson, a master class, going to a workshop, because those things like that really like help further your technique and your knowledge of what you want to do with your life is insanely helpful and super fun. But I know that they can get kind of pricey, so you could give that as a gift. If you aren't one of the lucky ones to live in New York. Sometimes, occasionally, Broadway performers will do master classes not in New York. There are programs like straight from New York that sometimes help like send around a Broadway person to different states to give master classes, so you could look into something like that. The reason that I'm showing you these items here is because if you're not close enough to a master class or a big city that offers quality classes, you can still learn from home. There are things like DVDs that you can watch of master classes. I know nothing is the same as learning in person, and you can teach yourself bad techniques because you don't have a teacher with you, but sometimes it's fun just to watch classes and you can absorb a lot of information that way. I really love this Uta Hagen DVD in the lower left-hand corner. It's really insightful. It's really interesting. I would highly recommend it. There are also lots of great books. These are all specifically on acting. There are so many different specific things you can get, like books for auditioning, acting techniques in general. If you just want to learn a bit about acting in general, I really highly recommend these Meisner books. There's one written by Sanford Meisner, and then there's two written by Bill Esper. I am such a Meisner fan, I can't even tell you, but there are lots of acting techniques, so just do some research. Another option would be DVDs of musicals, because there are so many movie musicals out there. There's lots of classic ones that are really fun to watch, and there are some live tapings of actual performances. So again, you could just look for that on like Amazon. There are so many options, and all of them would be really fun to watch. You could also get them a bag, like one with a Broadway show on it, or more like a duffel, ones they could take to rehearsal or dance or just to carry stuff around in. Something else you could get would be a tripod. If they like to film covers of songs or YouTube videos or self-taped auditions, they're probably just stacking their phone on a bunch of like books on a table. I know that's what I did. So this is really useful. It's a GorillaPod grip tight tripod made for video, and I just got this off of Amazon. And every theater kid loves playbills. You can just ask them what their favorite show is and then look up the playbill for that. There are some rarer ones on places like eBay, but you can actually get opening night ones for pretty cheap on playbillstore.com. You could also look into getting them a subscription to the monthly Playbill magazine. It just has lots of articles and information on Broadway. I didn't even know this existed until I went on to playbillstore.com, which is where you can get the subscription. This video is not sponsored by playbillstore.com, even though it sounds like it is. Okay, another great gift option would be tickets to a show. It could be community theater or national touring company or Broadway if you're close enough, but there's nothing like seeing theater live. Just go see a show. Now, this idea takes a bit of time, but it's also really special. So you can actually write to a Broadway theater and ask the cast to sign a playbill and send it back to you. Or you can write to your theater kids' favorite Broadway inspiration and say how much they mean to them and ask them to send you an autograph back. Now, it's going to take a couple weeks, possibly a couple months, depending on how busy they are. So you got to do that in advance. And you also need to send with a self-addressed stamped envelope. You can look up how to do that. It's really easy. But it's so special to have something that those people actually signed. So this is a really cool idea. On that same note, you can pretty much get anything that has anything to do with your theater kids' favorite inspiration, obsession, whatever. Like on places like Etsy, you can actually get earrings of their face. I actually own these. I got these for Christmas last year, and I wear them a lot, but I can't find them right now. So here's a visual. Another gift idea would be a book. There are lots of souvenir books for a lot of the more popular shows, or you could get them the score of their favorite show if they'd like the sheet music, and you can find all of these on playbillstore.com. Another great idea is Broadway posters, because you can hang those in your room. They look great, and there's just about one for every show. You can look them up on Amazon, eBay, and you can get really high quality ones off of playbillstore.com. You know what? Why don't you just get them a gift card to playbillstore.com? Here's the site. Here's what it looks like. If you're at all confused, they can just pick out what they want, because everything is here. And last, but certainly not least, is literally buy anything from Lin-Manuel Miranda's site. It's called trico.com. There's lots of merchandise and apparel with fun things on them and positive messages. You know what? Buy something and spread the love, because love is love is love is love. Am I right? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna calm down now. But that is a great option, and I highly recommend checking it out. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you take any gift inspiration from this, feel free to let me know in the comments. And happy holidays! I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!